Welcome to the Leadership Spark podcast, where we equip you to be the great leader your people deserve. This is Corey, and today we're going to continue talking about the 10 lies that people can believe about leadership. We've talked about 2 so far. Today we're going to tackle number 3. And the number 3 lie that people can believe about leadership is that leaders have to always have the answers. You must always have all the answers if you want to lead. And that is a lie. If you have led in any capacity, you know that it is virtually impossible for you as the leader to contain the answers to every permutation of question or problem to solve or challenge that could come your way as a leader. But we can believe that sometimes. We can believe as a leader that I have to have all the answers before I can be in a position to lead people. And so the lie is that a good leader always knows what to do. That's the lie, is that if I'm a good leader, then I must always know what to do. There are times where I don't know what to do. I personally do not know what to do. I need other people around me to help me see the bigger picture or see an angle on a problem that I just can't see, and I need their help, and I don't have the answer. And some of the most powerful words you can say as a leader is, I don't know, and you invite other people into the solutioning process. And so it's a lie to think that you have to have all the answers. Here's what I'll say. Here's the truth, is that great leaders do one thing. Great leaders ask the best questions. You don't have to have all the answers, but you can build the skill to where you can become the best question asker in the room and be able to bring the best idea to the surface so that other people can get involved in the problem-solving process. And an example of that is Satya Nadella, who's the CEO of Microsoft. They transformed Microsoft's company culture by replacing a know-it-all attitude. So previously, there was this lie that it permeated the Microsoft organization where leaders thought or felt like they needed to know everything. And so they were shifting and transforming the culture from a know-it-all attitude with a learn-it-all mindset. And that's the shift. You don't have to know it all, but you can have a learner, a growth mindset. And that comes through asking questions. And so you can follow the model that Microsoft did to be able to transform their culture to be a learn-it-all mindset culture. So here's your go-and-do. The action that you can take. In your next meeting, that may be today, maybe tomorrow, maybe this week, ask at least 3 open-ended questions before you give direction to your team. If someone brings up a topic, an idea, before you step in to try to give the answer, even if you know the answer that you want to give, pause and ask 3 open-ended questions instead of giving directives. This will allow you to listen more than you speak, and this will allow you to practice asking questions and becoming the great question asker you need to be able to be a great leader. So don't buy into the myth that as a leader, you have to have all the answers. You don't, but become someone who is great at asking questions.